Kia ora tamariki. Welcome to Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend and nice and relaxing and back into play today. So anyway, I'm going to read you a book. This is an old book. As you can see, my books are a little loved. See? This book was written in 1961. So this book is 60 years old. Is that right? Yeah, 60 years old. Wow. But I love it. So I'm going to read it to you now. A Fish Out of Water by Helen Palmer. Illustrated by P.D. Eastman. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp. I want him. I like him. He likes me. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more. Just not much more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I didn't give him much, just one little spot, just a pinch. But this did not make Otto happy. Look at Otto's face. He looks grumpy, doesn't he? What's going on? He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Otto. He just had to have more. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen, you never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Oh dear. Something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow, and soon he was too big for his little fish bowl. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto into the flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this'll hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went right on growing. This was not funny at all. His tail was growing up right out of the top. I grabbed the flower bowl and I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you and then you'll be all right. So I put him in a big pan. But Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon he was too big for the pan. But I put him in pan after pan. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Why did I feed him so much? Otto, please stop growing. But Otto would not stop growing. He was growing all the time, and pretty soon I ran out of pans, or pots, we call them. Otto had to have water. There's just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him by the tail. I ran with him up to the... Where do you think he's taking him? I ran up to the bath. The bath is big. It holds lots of water. At last. There, Otto, I said. This bath holds my father. This bath holds my mother, so it will hold you. But the bath did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do now? What would you do now? Oh, then crash. The door went down. Crash. Otto went down. I went down too. Woo, what a ride. It's like a hydro slide at the pools. We're sliding down a waterfall. Down went the water into the cellar. Down went Otto too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone. Look, there's one of those funny old phones that we used to have with the wire on the end of it. It was attached to a wall. I called a policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did. What? Said the policeman. Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did. Here, can you hear Harry's barking again? Oh, come at once. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He's down in the cellar. The cellar is the room underneath you. Some people have underneath their house. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. Well, he's much too big to keep in the cellar. We'll have to get him out. A fish can't live in the cellar. We had to work and work to get Otto out. Poor Otto, why did I feed him too much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water. No water at all. A fish needs water. They can't breathe. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. You must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio in your car. The policeman called for help on the radio. I'm going to pretend I've got a walkie-talkie in my hand. He called for the fireman. Help! Help! He said, the boys fed the fish too much. What? The boys fed the fish too much? Well, come at once. Beep, beep. Firemen came. They all helped to get Otto up. Where can we take him? I asked. Uptown? Downtown? To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled. Please hurry. There's a lot of firemen on that fire truck. They did hurry. The fire engine with Otto came right up to the pool, and the fireman yelled, Everybody get out of the pool. The fish is going in. I think all those people are getting out of the pool anyway. Down into the pool went Otto. Into the pool with a big, big splash. Now I was happy. Now at last Otto had water, lots of water. This pool was just the thing. This pool will hold him. Oh, that must be the end of this story. The fish has got water. Shall I finish? Oh, hang on. There's more pages. Oh, but Otto went right on growing. No one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. Look, they're all pointing at him and yelling. Oh dear, they look angry. There was just one thing to do, so I did it. I ran to the phone and I called Mr. Carp. Please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp, so you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I will come. And then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had a lot of other things too. Can you see all the other things he's got? Interesting. What's he going to do with those? What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him. But Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. You see his flippers. Splash! Now Otto went down too, and all I could see was his tail. I couldn't see Mr. Carp at all. What are they doing? What was going on down there? What are they doing down there in the water? Now I could see nothing. Not Otto. Can you guys see anything? Not Mr. Carp. Nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Then up jumped Mr. Carp, and in his hand was a little fish bowl, and in the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Oh, don't ask me how I did it, he said, but here's your fish. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more. He's going like this, just a pinch. And now that's what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more. Never more than a spot. Or something may happen. And now you know what. Thanks for sharing the book with me, guys. I've got to decide what to read tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe Room on the Broom or something like that. Okay. Ka kite anō. Aroha nui.